to the Gypset podcast. You haven't seen
what
us?
the fuck?
At least you're not on fire.
I almost wanted to be on fire. That was scary.
So, yeah, as you guys know, we were gone for 2 weeks, but now we're back like we left something. Again, we're going to get into this
My
at
sanity.
the end of the episode. Pretty much. We're going to get into this at the end of the episode, but Rochelle was in Giselle, because you know we're like hard
Florida prison. Let's not even dumb it down, bitch. It was Florida prison, okay? I was, yes.
Hideous.
You see this pretty face? Wait till you see the mugshot.
Stop.
Wait, did we upload that to the drive?
I didn't know if you wanted to.
It's on,
but you can.
If you know how, it's Googleable. Okay, you can Google it.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
We're not gonna do that to you guys, but you can look it up if you want. Just look up her name and her Florida prison, etc. Okay. So getting into it, as always, welcome.
First, though, right?
No,
we're gonna go in
that's
order.
like
That's
the last
outline.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one of the last things. So, welcome to the Gypset podcast. As always, I am Coco,
and I'm Roro,
and here we are. We do this every Sunday, sometime between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know by now, you just don't know, because, yeah, we be late as fuck, but it is what it is.
I will literally be late to my own funeral. I'm actually going to put it in my will to be late. Just so. Please show up fashionably late. Thank you. Because they would expect it anyway. If I showed up early, they'd be shook.
They really would be, though.
They would.
So, as always, we got a bunch of shit to talk to you guys about today to fill you in on the past couple of weeks. We always start off with our daily gag affirmation. We always try to make it go slightly with the episode. And as you know, it's a daily affirmation that's slightly gag worthy. Today's daily gag affirmation is prison. The ultimate, go to your room and think about what you did.
Period.
Period, bitch. No,
yeah,
but
give
really.
it to me. Hold on a second. Ma! Over here.
That's our special guest. Yes, she'll
be over here later.
She'll be in here during the jail segment, basically, telling her own jail stories and tales. That's the HGIC, head Gyp in charge. Holla at her. Susan Dix.
She'll be on later. She's a sneak peek over there.
All you see is a tattoo.
Auntie Tatione.
Squirmule. Anyways, hi, thanks for joining. Hi. Thanks for joining.
Give us
hi.
Some like, share, subscribe, everything.
All that good shit.
Send gifts, send, what does that Instagram have? Flower? I don't know. Send
it. That's it.
Cash App, Zelle, Square.
Square.
Chime, right? Time to chime.
Green Dot, Netspend.
All that. We accept it all. EBT too, bitch. You can do EBT on motherfucking Walmart.com. So send it.
Instacart.
Right.
Instacart us some fucking likes and shares. How about that? So anyways, the first thing I want to tell you guys about today is I done started me. Now, if you guys know me, I had me a little candle company going for about a year. I actually still have the candles, you guys. I just kind of stopped making new ones. I have a bunch still to sell. If anybody wants candles, I'll let you go.
I want one still. I really do.
I actually have the ones I put aside for you, aside. So
Rashad, I need free delivery. Thank you.
Yes, and also with all of the things I'm about to talk about. So I done started me now a little t-shirt well, it's basically a customization business. You can get custom logos, flyers, and I am like ill at graphic design. I can do flyers, I can do business cards, stickers, anything for your business. I can make the actual design for you. I also, the main thing that I'm doing is like customizing t-shirts, customizing hoodies, tank tops, even pants, leggings, fucking crop tops, whatever you guys want, I can make. Cups, lighters, ashtrays, weed rolling trays, fucking weed jars, keychains, lanyards,
Whatever.
whatever, literally anything.
Whatever
I can make you
you
fucking
want on
skin
it.
for a vape if you want one.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to show. So it's called Depressed. Get it? Depressed. Pressed. It's a heat press. Okay. Glad we're all on the same page.
Double entendre, as
So
always.
yes, exactly. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the original designs that I've made. Like I wanted to make like funny and, well, as you guys already know, we have the Gypset merch, which we already showed you guys. So yeah, it's like our catchphrases and stuff like that, and our logo.
All our funny catchphrases.
Exactly. And now I have like a few that I made.
Yes, welcome to our podcast. We come on here every Sunday, talk about some bullshit. This is the Gypset podcast. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and also on YouTube the day after or the week after, depending on when we get to it. But we try.
So give me 1 second, guys. My fucking Wi-Fi is acting the fuck up. Of course it is.
Of course.
Talk to them for a second, Rochelle.
I need to jump on here one day. Definitely. We do have special guests come on here often. Today, my mom's a special guest because she's here in Florida.
Because she's the illest.
She is the illest. Gypset queen.
HGIC, head gyp in charge.
But yes, and then if you want anything that to be talked about, you want to pod blast anyone, you have like a throwback or something that you think is funny, we got
inbox it. Yeah,
inbox it. You got a video. Especially we're both from Rhode Island, so anything that's hilarious that you got some good content, please send it here.
Right, and not only that,
we love that.
So when she says pod blast, what we do is a segment every week. It's basically like our version of a donkey of the day called the You Swore Pod Blast, and we put someone on
pod blasting myself this week.
Right, it's a good one. It's a good one for real.
I was in jail for 4th of July weekend, but we're gonna talk about it.
Right, and it's gonna be a good one. Hold on.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. You know what it is? I have Cox Communications, and the other night the fucking Wi-Fi like went out in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm having to like reconnect every single thing manually, and it's really, really fucking annoying. It's driving me up a wall, to be completely honest.
It's about to be motherfucking hurricane season here, so I'm nervous for the podcast because my shit always goes out during hurricane season down here. Bitch, yes, it's horrible.
That is actually
there was
very
some
scary.
thunder last night, and it sounded like it was World War II going on that bitch. Free Rochelle, yes. They did not want to let me out either.
Free the gyps.
Free the gyps.
All right, I got it, guys. Finally, Jesus Christ.
And if the Fed's watching, what makeup? No, just kidding.
Stop. So yeah,
but that's for another podcast for another day.
Right. Oh, you guys don't even know. We really will blast ourselves one day bad. So yes. These are a few of my original designs that I made all by myself. Like I said, tried to make relatable ones because, like, you know, like there's so many gaff-ass ones like Mama Bear, just stupid. Like everybody makes the same designs and the same words, like just dumb shit. Yeah, like a little bit hippie, a little bit hood. Like shut the fuck up. So this is one. Scammer. For all my scamming niggas and bitches out there. This is one that I personally relate to. It says Snapchat raised me, OnlyFans made me.
At Mistress Moon. No, just kidding.
La-di-da. This one says booty, and it's in like the Barbie letters. Get it, get it, get it. With the little peach. It's for my big booty hoes.
Small booties matter.
I know, I'll make one of those too. This one says bitter baby mama for all the bitter baby mamas.
I need that shirt. I'm not even a bitter baby mama, but I know many, so I need that shirt.
Right. My favorite part is the little EBT card I put right there.
Not the gold card, the old school EBT card to the gold card, showing our age.
Really? Now it's blue, and it's so ugly. I used to love when it was gold.
I love the gold card. I used to feel like I was balling, bitch. Like, what you want? You want a whole sandwich? Yeah, I got you.
Pudge said the scammer one needs debit cards on it. I was thinking of doing it like that, but I kind of like the way that it looks with the dollars. Because when you scam, even though you're cracking cards, you like walk out with a fucking fistful of money basically, and you always see the scammers like with the fucking cash up to their ear in their picture, like they're talking on the phone. So
then they get robbed the next day every time.
Right.
So
yeah, scammer. Snapchat raised me, OnlyFans made me.
For sure.
Booty. Bitter baby mama. I know a lot of bitches need this one.
I want that one for real.
This is one of my favorites. Legalized shoplifting.
Pudge loves that one. Need that one.
Broke ass baby daddy survivor.
Not relatable, but kind of relatable still.
Not relatable here either, because mine has
these
money.
These niggas be bums.
Where the fuck is my vape?
Not relatable to me, but relatable.
Right. Fat girl summer.
Need that for the summer for sure. Because once again, I'm working on my next year summer body, because it never happens.
Pretty, witty, tiggle bitties.
Yes.
Relatable.
Relatable. I can relate to this one.
Try crack before you try me with the little crack pipe. Love that one. I never seen crack look so glamorous.
I know. It's all crystally. It looks like amethyst dusted in there.
You guys have to have a brain to understand this one. Essential twerker.
I love
Get it? Like an essential worker.
It's so stupid.
And Rochelle requested this one. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang up in this bitch. Because I say that every fucking day.
Pudge will love this one too. Proud homie hopper. I know a lot of bitches who can relate to this.
Can I put retired at the top?
Retired homie hopper. Stressed, depressed, but still well dressed with the little Nike. He's so cute. And that's it. That's what I've made so far, you guys. So yeah, again, you can get that customized onto literally anything. I can make you shirts, pants, totes, hats, lighters, cups, and anything in between. Like literally anything.
It's so cute, her little machine that she got.
I only do sublimation ink. I do not do vinyl. So when you put it in a washer, it's not going to peel off. When you're sitting at a cheer competition, it's not going to peel off.
I have tried to support my locals, and I have not said their names.
Oh, you love them, Heather. Oh, you're talking to Pudge. Yeah, Pudge says that on every live. Every single one. We don't even acknowledge him talking about our lashes anymore because he literally always says it just to be a ball buster. So
we know we're popping.
Yeah. We know we're fat and our lashes.
My lashes could be like Forrest Whitaker and I'll still be motherfucking popping. So,
but yeah, so if you guys want to buy any of those, My prices are decent. I'll do deals, etc. Again, I use sublimation ink, not vinyl with those fucking cry cut Cricut machines or whatever you call them. So my shit always stays on for life. It doesn't like, you know how when you get like a t-shirt made after a couple months, like it's like cracking in the picture.
I
Anything
hate
with
that
that
cheap
on
shit.
it,
Like I was saying before,
it's not
I
like
interrupted.
that. Yeah.
I
Hold on,
have
I want
bought
to show you guys.
I
Go
have
ahead,
bought
talk.
shirts trying to, support my locals and support people's like businesses. And they'll be like $25 for a shirt, and that shit will peel as soon as I wash it, or not even wash it. Like I'll be out in the sun, and that shit will start like peeling, let it wash.
Yes, that
Not
too.
saying any names, and I love you guys, and I try to support, but like,
right, I
if it's gonna be
fucking hate that, honestly. And that's why mine's a little bit more pricey, because what the fuck. So this is what sublimation ink is, you guys. It's my shirt's all dirty
because
because I
me a
fucking
graphic tee.
my shirt's dirty because I always get tannin lotion on it. So this is my shirt that I wore to work yesterday with the Gyp Set logo on
I
it,
love it.
and it has my little face in the corner. And so this is sublimation ink. You know how I just said like other people's, they use vinyl so it'll peel off? Look, it's ink. It's on the shirt. It ain't going nowhere. It can stretch out and nothing happens. It's literally fucking ink, you guys. It's not cheap shit. Trust me. This is more expensive stuff that you have to buy to make this than just a fucking cry cut or Cricut, whatever the fuck you call it, machine. And like the fucking vinyl, and you can only make certain designs with it. Like my things I showed you, my designs, you can't make those with a Cricut machine. You have to get sublimation ink, basically. I had to convert my printer, take it apart. I felt like a fucking butch mechanic, okay? Like, it was a whole thing. And
not the butch mechanic.
I literally felt butch, bitch. I had a whole screwdriver in one hand and a wrench in the other. Don't play with me. So, yeah.
Was you wearing your overalls?
Not that day, but I might as well have been because I was a butch mechanic that day. So
I asked her to come help me clean my yard one time, and this bitch came over looking like motherfucking like she was ready. She had on her fucking overalls and some Timbs and was like, let's do this.
Showing up. I was like a butch fucking farmer that day. So yeah, if you guys want to buy anything, and also we have all the Gyp Set designs that I showed you guys as well before. All of those are also available to be put on anything you want. You can put on I can make a pair of panties with on it if you want. So
I want panties.
Ron panty matching set. The Gyp Set, literally.
Yes.
The nip set. So, okay, let's jump into this now because I'm talking too long here about this. So, the first segment of the day is called Crazy and Hate. The Blueface, Krishan Rock, and Jaden Alexis love triangle.
Blueface,
so,
baby.
He's really obnoxious, you guys. Like, I'm just going to get that out there first and foremost. He is an obnoxious fuck Blueface. Like,
he's an Aquarius.
He's badly obnoxious, like really, really, really bad. So just to give you guys a little background info, Jaden Alexis, the girl who looks like Stewie, who everybody be talking about on social
media
now.
The Train. She got that Thomas the Train face.
Mind you, like she had a very
I thought my face was round. I thought my face was round. That bitch face is so round.
And she's not even like fat. It's just funny looking.
Just her face is
she's got a big ass head.
She needs a BBL done on her face. Like
she needs a BB reverse.
They need to like snatch her cheeks or something. Like I don't know what they need to do. They need to suck. I don't know what they need to do.
But the one thing I'll give her, despite her dating Blueface, she's actually a lot smarter. Heather said Drewski. She does look like Drewski.
Not Drewski.
So the one thing I'll give her, other than
she has a nice circle head. No.
Hideous.
It is not nice. They say that round face is like the ideal face to have. Like oval maybe is nice.
So apparently her and Blueface are high school sweethearts, and he's the
They looked cute back. Did you see the pictures of them back in high school and shit? Though, like the older pictures. She didn't look like that. No, but her face didn't look like that. She was pretty. She looked pretty. And then she had the baby, and then like her face blew up after them kids.
So he's apparently the only dude she ever slept with in her life. She has one body, and it's him. So more or less, he kept cheating on her or whatever when they had their son, and she finally like up and left him. And then he went into the OnlyFans show called Blue Girls Club, and Krishan was on Blue Girls Club, and he was looking for a girl. Like basically, a bunch of girls came to his house and competed to get signed by him, but in reality, they were all trying to fuck him. Like, let's be real. So then he's one day,
he's cute though. I'm not even gonna front.
He's like a retard though. I can't even like lie. He's so
well, you know, have a thing for retards clearly.
That retard dick be hitting. Just saying. So
I'm shutting up there. Like, don't talk, nigga. Shut the fuck
up. Stop talking. Just give it to me.
Fuck.
You big dumbass. Anyways, so he had Blue Girls Club.
It's the toxic.
Probably. So apparently one day Jade and Alexis came there during the Blue Girls Club, and she is the one who fought Krishan and knocked her tooth out. That's the girl who did that to her. Because she was like, oh, you're hugging my man too much or something like that. But like, girl, so it's a bunch of bitches in the house. What do you think's happening? Like, but anyway, she left him or whatever because he kept cheating on her. And he said it in an interview the other day, like, oh, that's why I got stuck with Rock, because you left me. Like, I would have wanted to be with you and not her type of deal.
Wait, don't
so, lie. Right. Like, you wanted to be with her because you wanted to be with her. So, more or less, did you know that her name when she first started to try and become a rapper was Rockhead?
What?
Rockhead.
Is she kidding?
That's why she's Krishan Rock, because her rap name was Rockhead. You're totally frozen on Facebook.
Can you see me now?
Talk? Yeah, I can see you. Okay.
Hello? I was like, I'm here. I'm regular. Am I?
No, you're good. Just look at the bottom of Facebook.
I'm scared. I don't see anything at the bottom of Facebook.
Can you see who joins and comments?
No.
Let me take a screenshot.
Well, hi.
So, yeah,
Wait, come back.
so Krishan's name was Rockhead. I don't know why. Like, is it because your mom's a rockhead? I don't know, though. So,
I guess.
More or less, here's how it goes. He did this during pandemic, and hi, Pappy, welcome. He did this during pandemic and had the Blue Girls Club and got with Krishan. She lost her tooth. And then they were together for like a little bit of time. She stole his car, allegedly stole his car, and she was arrested in Oklahoma with his car for drug possession. And he did an Instagram story that was like, bitch stole my car, thought she was going to drive to Baltimore 24 hours away, dumbass. A thief is the worst thing you could be as a female. I'd have more respect for a prostitute. Talking about some, come bail me out. Probably stole your car for a reason, just saying.
First of all, I'd rather be a thief than a prostitute.
Let's really be real. She probably stole your car for a reason. You're like the world's biggest fuck N-word that I ever seen in my life. Put it at that.
He is really toxic.
Like bad. And you know why she
like
got arrested?
Bad.
The drug possession? She had fucking weed on her.
Really?
I hate these southern states.
Girl.
I'm sure you know all about it.
Awful. I'm moving back home.
It's really
like literally
ridiculous.
within the next year, because they just added like 21 more laws to the Florida. Like it's a wrap. It should just be its own country at this point.
Yeah, and you know, weed's legal everywhere else. Like, why don't you all just make it, like, hop on the train and make it legal? there's a lot worse shit happening in your counties than people smoking pot. Just saying.
Really?
So then,
like it's not a meth state or something.
Right. Exactly. All of them, all the southern states are like that too. They're all fucking meth heads. Let's be real. So Krishan had lived with Blueface and his mom, because his mom like lived in his house or something, and she wound up like punching his mom after she stole the car and all this shit. The mom's name is Carlissa Saffold.
Wait, whose mom is this?
Blueface's, and Krishan punched her. And the mom was like, all I know is my son will never bring that person around my family ever again in life, and that's all that matters. And she said she would never forgive her, this, that, and the third, but she did wind up forgiving her on the show. If you watched Crazy in Love, which, as terrible as it is, you know, you get addicted to shows like that, so I watched it.
I watched a little bit of it. Awful.
And yeah, they wound up like apologizing, kumbaya, and whatever. And then after that, Krishan got arrested for punching Blueface, which, oh, might I add, Blueface is like on trial right now for attempted murder or something like that. So yeah, Krishan punched him in the face, and she got criminal trespassing charges and disorderly conduct. She was released. This was in August of last year. They were in Scottsdale, Arizona, and then Blueface got on Instagram and said she didn't punch him, that she was arrested only for trespassing, not assaulting him, but we all know she probably really punched him. Let's be fucking real. Then on Crazy in Love, Krishan and Blueface and Krishan's dad got into a fist fight, and it's like my favorite thing I ever seen. Like, the dad tries to punch him, and the dad's like a straight crackhead. And Blueface fucking Uncle Jason one pieces this nigga. Like, his feet came out from under him and he fell to the ground. And he straight Uncle Jasoned him. It wasn't even a fucking game. Like, and then let me see. So that was in September. He did that. Then in October, Krishan said he punched her. There's a lot of punching going on here, guys. And she took the claim back a day later and didn't press charges, probably because he's on fucking suspected of attempted murder or whatever. So she basically, like, if she kept on with the charges, he probably would have gotten a lot of fucking trouble because he already has charges pending. So yeah, then they started their reality show in October, and la-di-da. Fast forward to now, we all know Krishan's pregnant. And what's
that poor child?
Really though, because she's what I was gonna say earlier is Jaden Alexis is a dumbass for being with him and still dealing with him. Granted, they have 2 kids together, but at the end of the day, she's actually a lot smarter than Krishan. Like, in general, if you put their interviews next to each other, Krishan's like a child still, and she reminds me of our Blue Hera friend that we always talk about so much.
Clearly.
Yeah, Krishan reminds me of our witch friend we always talk about. She sounds like her, she talks like her, and everything. So it's just like childishness and like no common sense. Tell me not. She talks just like her.
Said witch friend.
Right. Said witch friend. So Jaden, yeah, she keeps fucking with this dude, but she's actually, he keeps going back to her because she's intelligent and she's not fucking cooked like Krishan is. And everybody tends to favor Krishan, like, oh, she's so real. Oh, it's big rocks world. Fuck Jaden. Like, no. And no,
I really don't like her.
Me either. I would really have to say that I side with the other girl
so much.
Unpopular opinion. Sorry. I actually like the other girl better. Now,
but she's weird looking too. I don't even know who I like.
They both got these round faces. Like, both of them got weird round faces. Right.
Like how is
and the
he
missing two
prettier than both
help.
of them?
Exactly.
How is he prettier? He really is.
It's so true. It really is. So yeah, Jaden Alexis and Blueface share a 6-year-old son named Javon Jonathan Porter and a daughter named Journey Alexis Porter.
That's a cute name though.
Yeah, I know that. their kids are so fucking cute too. And so yeah, now he's going back between the baby mama who has his 2 kids and Krishan, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth.
Like literally, I can't even keep track. Like I would tell you guys the conclusion to all of this, but I know it's gonna change tomorrow. As of right now, he's still fucking with the first baby mama. And I don't know if you guys heard her song, Stewie. I got a big head, and yes, Daddy, I give big head. Retarded, but people seem to love it.
I mean,
he
raps like that too.
She literally raps just like him. He dropped Krishan off his label and started a new one called MILF Music and signed Jaden Alexis.
He's the worst rapper ever, but he did have that hit for forever.
Right.
He is like a one-hit wonder.
It was only a hit because Cardi B was on it. Duh. And
Blueface baby.
He even is so disrespectful to the person who literally made his hit blow up, Cardi B. There was a rumor saying that after he filmed the music video with Cardi B, he told the whole world that when she was like twerking next to him on the video set doing the video, that her pussy sunk up the whole room.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like, what?
Like, how disrespectful are you, dude? That goes to show you, this is literally the artist. If she didn't go on your song, we wouldn't even know who you are.
None.
I never, ever, and nobody else would have ever listened to Tatiana. Ever, 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 ever. Like, ever.
Nope.
It's ass other than that. That song is such ass, honestly. Like, so, in conclusion, today he's with Jaden Alexis. Who the fuck knows who he's going to be with tomorrow? They keep going back and forth.
I got a big head.
Right. One day he's with Krishan making sex videos. The next day it's homegirl recording him laying in bed next to her. But I don't think this is going to end well. I think something really bad is going to happen, and it's like brewing in the air. And I don't know what it is yet, but I feel like someone's going to wind up either dead with their kids taken away. Just something is not going to. This is a whole bunch of bad energy rolled and balled up into like a situation that the whole world is watching with too many little kids involved. And I just don't think it's going to go. Did you see the video that Black Twitter is going crazy about Blueface? He walked up to his son and he's like, boy, there's strippers out here. What are you, gay? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
So there's strippers in Blueface's living room, like twerking all naked. And Jaden's standing there like trying to be cool, like with the strippers. Like, yeah, I'm okay with this. No, you're not, bitch. With kids in the house, mind you. So he's like, where's my son? Where's my son? He goes and finds him. The kid's sitting in the empty pantry with no food in it, scavenging through the shelves, putting Slim Jims in his pocket. Like he hasn't eaten in days. And he's like, come out here, boy. You're in here looking for chips and there's strippers out here. What are you, gay? And the son's like, and he's like, what, you gay, boy? His son's like, no. You know what gay means, dude. Like, let him eat his Slim Jims. It's probably all he ate all day.
I know, he's fucking starving. No, he don't care about strippers. He's fucking hungry.
Like, he can't eat Casamigos and Percocet and lean like you do, dude. He's gonna eat Slim Jims and not care about strippers. He's fucking starved. Like,
exactly.
But that's another story for another day. Moving
She's just allowing it.
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Just literally allowing it out there, like chilling with the strippers and your kids in there scavenging food. Is you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
All of the above.
Clearly. So, yeah. He's with her today. Let's see who he's with tomorrow, because I can almost guarantee it'll be the other one. And I really want to see what's going to happen once Krishan's baby is born, because let's see. He was also on live asking Jaden, like, if Krishan gets the baby taken away, because we all know she's unfit, and he comes to me, are you going to adopt it? Like, why are you still even talking about Krishan? If you're over her, why are you talking about her? She's out there living her life while pregnant and flourishing, and as dumb as rocks as she is, she's living her life. Like, you're literally swinging on her dick because she got you all this notoriety now.
Right.
And you know, once all this shit blows over and you're unpopular with Miss Jaden Alexis and her one-hit wonder, like, then what? You're still going to be swinging off Krishan's dick. And that's unfair to both of them, honestly, because we all been there of a cheating ass nigga and we still stick by them. We all been there, ladies. Like, I don't know, I just feel for both of them, but they're both retarded for the shit they're putting up with, honestly. Like, funny looking bitches and funny acting too.
They are funny looking bitches, both of them.
Really. So, moving on.
He has a type for sure.
Right. Round-faced dumbasses. Like, really. He clearly has a type. Like, so, anyways.
How one looked like Stewie and one looked like Roger. Like,
stop.
He likes Adult Swim characters.
No, one looks like Stewie, one looks like Mike Tyson with the missing tooth. Stop.
I'm dead.
So, moving on from the Love Bermuda Triangle that they're in, the song of the week, you guys, is a fucking banger. A real deal.
Real banger.
Real deal. Everyone and anyone will like this song. It's called False Idols. It's off the Idol soundtrack. It's by The Weeknd, Lil Baby, and Susanna Son. Such a fucking banger. Me and Rochelle were just saying it. We've been wanting like a trap hood weekend song for a while because he's so been crying.
Wait during summer.
It's such a fucking fire ass song. I want to play it for you guys, but we got banned last time when we played the music on Instagram. They cut our video right off, and I'm not trying to have that happen again. So I'm not gonna play that for you guys, but
go listen to it right after the podcast.
Like as soon as we're done,
on full fucking
go
blast.
listen. So yeah, go listen to that song. And now we're gonna get into two interesting ones. This week's Use for Blast, we are blasting Rochelle herself. The name of this one is Hate Before, During, and After Lockup, Battery Babes Edition.
Battery Babes.
And we will be having a special guest, the HGIC, the Jip mother herself,
the
Susan
original
Dix.
Jip. My mama.
I don't know if you want to call her in the room now or...
I will now, I guess. Ma! Ma! I told her to listen. I just tagged her.
Obnoxious.
Plays Madden. That's why she can't fucking hear me.
Right, no wonder.
Mom! She's calling you, go.
She's been calling you for 10 minutes.
Are you coming out? Come sit. You listen?
I don't know how she's gonna hear anything.
I'm old. Well, I had to get you a chair.
Welcome, the Jip Queen.
Can we see her in both?
Yeah, I can see her in both of them.
I'm dead.
Jip set.
There we go.
Oh, how do you do it?
You put your thumb
like a
in
unicorn.
There. I got self tanner all over my hands.
Oh my god,
like
your
a
hands are
unicorn.
fucking
Inside.
orange.
It's like a unicorn, guys. If you want to know our gang sign, you put the thumb in, and it looks like a unicorn. You know, gang.
Do I got it right?
Do I got it right?
No,
Yes.
No, this one's ass flopping down.
Oh my god, I'm fucking dead.
His nose is bent. He got into a fight.
Everyone's saying hi. Kara
He got
says
into a
hi.
fight.
Haley says hi. Everyone's on here saying hi.
Hi.
My mom.
She
man.
said his ears that he got into a fight.
Rochelle got me winded.
We went to the beach today, and it was fucking 97 degrees in Florida. Just saying.
Wow,
It was
The water was
actually
like
cool
bath
here
it was
today.
beautiful.
Lucky
Must say.
It
you
was like
guys.
bath water. We can't really hear her because I want to echo too much. But
It was actually really cool here today, believe it or not. And it's been fucking super duper humid. Anyways, so welcome the HGIC. And now we're gonna blast Rochelle and tell everybody the story of why she got arrested, how she got arrested, when she got arrested, and what happened when she got arrested. Go.
So, last Friday before 4th of July weekend, on Friday, me and my boyfriend woke up in an argument. We got into an argument about me not doing the dishes.
How could you?
Grandpa Joe.
So, ladies, do your dishes before you go to bed, before you end up in jail for the weekend. But anyways,
Thinking about what you did.
Don't wake me up out of a dead sleep, right? Put the lights on and tell me to do some dishes at no fucking 6:30 in the morning, okay? And then not let me get arrested for domestic.
So why'd you get arrested?
So, I beat him up a little bit. Not really that bad. Like, it wasn't really even that bad. But he called the cops on me for
She defended herself. We do not promote domestic violence.
We
here,
do not
people.
promote domestic violence.
She was defending herself.
No,
she didn't beat him
real,
up.
though. In all honesty, like, we were having an argument. You know, he barged through the bedroom, and I've talked about this before on a few occasions, but I was abused before. So, like, if any dude's coming at me, I'm gonna, all I see is red. I'm gonna come at you. So he was coming at me, he was arguing, I fucking was locking myself in the door, and he was trying to barge in. Mind you, 6:30 motherfucking morning. So I fucking 3-pieced him in the face. And
you Uncle Jason him.
What's a 3-piece?
What's a 3-piece?
You remember what Uncle Jason did at the cookout? That's a 3-piece.
That's a donkey.
And I'm sorry, because he's in the next room because I'm toxic and I'm back home. I'm sorry, but he Karen'd me and fucking picked up the fucking phone and called the police on me. He did. He called the boys on me, guys, and I ended up going to jail. They lied to me.
Some people are so scared of jail that they'll put anyone else in there so that they don't go back.
Not mad. You didn't do nothing
Just
wrong.
saying.
Right, because at this point I was locked myself in the bedroom.
As soon
so
as you came out, click.
The police officers came in there and I was like crying because I was scared, I was fighting, blah blah blah, and he called the cops on me. So I was like, while I was defending myself and crying and all that, they came in there and they was like, all right, we're gonna have the paramedics check you out, do your blood pressure, all that. As soon as I walked outside my house, because they can't fucking arrest you in your own house, like a dumb bitch, I walked outside. They arrested me right outside my fucking door. So I was trying to like resist a little bit, but God forbid you ask questions and nudge them off of you. They want to fucking say you are a resisting arrest for asking a question down here in Florida. So I just let it happen at that point.
Long story short, Rochelle's coming home.
I'm home. But
no, home as in here.
Arrested because they made him stay like in the house and while I walked out. So he didn't even know until I was already was like in the car on my way there. Like they went back in the house and told him. He didn't even know, quote unquote. Which honestly I don't even think he did because they separated us in 2 different rooms. So who knows? But he did call the cops on me, so I don't know what he thought they was gonna expect. So in the state of Florida, they arrest the aggressor and I hit him. I was honest. I was like,
but you weren't the aggressor. But
I was defending myself, so yeah, I did hit him. I was being honest. So,
but I think defense should make you considered not the aggressor. I'm just saying.
Right.
And he was being all
aggressive too, and I was like, why don't you arrest? If you're gonna arrest us, arrest both of us. Like we're both on the lease. You can arrest both of us. The fuck.
Right.
So, anyways, I get arrested by one redneck, old, ugly guy. Ugh. But they put me in the cool guy's car, thank God. Because he was fucking a cute, rookie Spanish guy with tattoos. and was playing Lil Wayne and Drake the whole way there. He literally had fucking Lil Wayne Hustler music and fucking Leather So Soft, and then it went into like Drake and shit. And I was like, okay, want to put the weekend on since we're on the vibe?
Since we're jamming. We're already jamming out at this point.
But then when we got there, it was no joke, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I got some G points for sure for this because it was no fun at all. So when I got there, in Florida, it's not like you get arrested and you go to like a holding cell in the police station, in the basement of the police station. No, they send you to prison and you get booked. They take your clothes, they strip you, they strip search you, they make you cough and squat and all that bullshit. And they put the orange jumpsuit on you. They fucking make you take a picture. She saw my mugshot.
The world saw it.
It's Googleable, first of all. I look like I murdered my boyfriend.
It's
not
Googling
just fucking hit
too.
him.
I know you look.
I dead ass thought I looked like I murdered him. I'm not even kidding.
You know what it was? You wanted to murder him at that point.
Yes, and then I woke up like that. You know, I didn't even have my products in my hair. I was like Shaka Khan in this bitch.
Literally.
My hair was wild. They made me take my clips out and shit, so like my hair was like my bangs and everything. It was crazy.
And Rochelle's charge was battery. Just
Battery.
so you guys know, domestic battery. Yeah.
All that. So first of all,
damn dishes every time.
First of all, they don't even have to read you your Miranda rights anymore or tell you why you're being charged. They don't have to tell you anymore. So I didn't even know until I was in the jail. I had to go ask the motherfucking prosecutor what I was even being held for because I didn't even know.
And this is what was happening while the podcast was not happening. Yeah, just so you guys know. This is why we were not here last week. Rochelle was jailing.
And I'm like, I'm on live, Mom. So I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come on soon. So anyways, you're gonna come on soon now because I'm gonna talk about this part. So when I went into there, of course, it's a mixed jail, so there's guys and girls. I mean, they separate us like to sleep in that part, but during booking, there was guys and girls. You just can't talk to the guys, but you already know how that goes. There was this dude, I don't know his name, last name was Roberts, I think. I don't know his first name, but they call him by their last name. So he was sitting over there eyeing me like, I'm literally in an orange suit with my legs spread,
looking like Chaka Khan.
Felt out by this big fucking butchy black bitch, and and he's all trying to holler at me like, "What you here for? What you here for?"
I was like, battery.
I said, "I beat up my boyfriend." He said, "Oh,"
and then he turned and walked away.
No, he was my friend. Okay, he helped me. So I sat like a couple rows behind him, whatever. He kept turning around, getting in trouble, but he's like trying to help me, like whatever, because I was like, oh, the phone's over here. I got locked up for like a suspended license, just like for a couple of hours when I first moved down here, and so I know that they don't let you call out of state numbers, and all my family, even my sister who lives down here, all have 401 numbers still. So I was like, can you have like one of your peoples call my family because they don't even know I'm here? And he was like, yeah, no problem. Once I get over to like the other side of booking, when I use the phone, I'll call my sister and she'll call your family. So I had them call my mom. The lady's name was Erica. I had them call my mom on three-way and talk so we could talk. And here my mom, while I'm in jail for the whole 3 days a weekend, is calling this lady every day thinking it's the clerk at the jail. And it's this ratchet ass sister of this dude who's doing 15 years for scamming cards. Like, this dude's like, write me, and I don't even know him. Like, I just met him in jail.
I got a t-shirt for him.
She was talking. I see this happen all the time.
How was she talking?
I see this happen all the time. you need to get her away from him, this and that.
She was
So
like
she's
talking. She was like
All right,
telling us what to do. Oh, you need to say you want an R and
And she
R or
kept on saying
something.
there's a separate part of the jail. It's very hard to get her money. It's very hard for her to use the phone and this and that. So I thought she was listening on the other line as like the click, like how they listening on your conversation. And then she's like, here's my personal cell phone number. Call me anytime you want at night. So I called her.
So my mom and my
11
brother were calling
11
this little
o'clock
girl.
at night. What do we do now? They won't tell us when Rochelle's going to court or when she's getting out of jail. We don't know what building it is. Rochelle went, my other daughter went up to the jail 3 times an hour away. She drove 6 hours and up to the jail 3 times and back.
And I was in a whole different jail because they transported me because it was full.
So she was
They
going
shackled
to
me
the
to a
wrong
bunch of
jail.
bitches and threw me in the back of a fucking
She
van.
don't have to go nowhere because he went in the morning and paid the thing, and she was all
And
set.
didn't tell nobody, and we were all calling clerks.
We're gonna get to
and
that
everything
part,
else.
but yes, he ended up freaking bailing me out and didn't tell no one that he was bailing me
Nope.
out,
So everybody was going frantic.
which he should. I'm sorry.
As
So I
you
called that
should.
lady at 10:30 at night. It was so funny. She was like,
I didn't even know she was calling this lady.
then
Like,
she
I
was
just
like-
used her for a 3-way
she
call.
was like, oh, you can call me anytime, ma'am. I know how it is when your daughter's in jail. So I thought she was like, I see it happen all the time. Like,
She thought she was the deputy or something,
yeah,
right?
I thought she was the clerk listening in.
And my brother too. I called him from in jail, and he was like, "Oh, I've been
So I
talking
said,
to that nice lady
I
Erica
called
from the
my
jail."
son
I'm like,
I called my son and I said, you got to call this lady Erica. She was the clerk listening in on the phone conversation. And she said to call her anytime she knows about Rochelle. So Neil called her too right after me at like 11 o'clock at night.
this poor lady. I ended up.
But she was very nice.
Yes, my mom ended up calling her, thanking her. So she was the clerk for helping me get out of jail.
Yes. I texted
And she's
her.
like,
It was some random dude who was passing me notes on this little fucking piece of paper in the jail. Like, call me. Here's my information. He gave me his booking
probably
number.
His girlfriend.
It probably was his girlfriend. You know how big bitches be.
I gave her luck for her brother too, because
Yes, Robert.
yeah, he was facing them.
Honestly, he was
After
doing
I-
15 years. I
After
felt
I
so
found
bad.
out she wasn't you know what? Oh no, I did find out she wasn't the clerk. And then
I told you, and you was like, "Oh, it wasn't."
So I texted her and I said, I didn't tell her. I thought she was the clerk though. I just.
You
texted
should have
her.
told her. That would have been so funny.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Clerk Erica.
Clerk Erica, aka
I think I even got her number in my phone as clerk. And that was Tom Clerk or something like that.
Why would you think the clerk would be that nice talking to me from jail? Like
at 11 at
I
night.
don't know. She was very like pardoned, like the way she was talking to me at first. And
it's for sound. They all sound like that, ma'am. They call everybody
when
ma'am.
I called her at home and she had babies crying in the background. It was a different story. I was like, I was gonna say she works from home. I like that job. You can just listen in on prison phone calls.
They're arresting babies too.
Fucking
No, I thought she was working from home, listening in on prison phone calls. If she hears anything, she
well, the
works
clerk
for
I
prison.
kept calling was a friggin' social security
my
type of clerk.
God,
so they
that's so
probably
funny.
fucking do work from home, to be completely honest. So what happened while you were in jail?
So then I get taken back.
All right, am I done?
Yeah.
Am I dismissed?
Yes, you are dismissed, mother. Go roll up.
Okay. How long are you gonna be?
A little while. I'm just telling my story, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about another story, and then we're done. 2 stories. Jip Mama out. Huh?
Another story to tell.
Yeah, we're talking about
My
MySpace.
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 I don't know. I even got stories about MySpace.
I bet you do. Well, that's my mom. You can tell where I get the hot mess from.
So, anyways, I see other notes you have on here about your
so funny.
experience.
So I get in there, right?
Oh,
This
which
place is horrible.
also, yeah, you had 21 days if he didn't come and tell them.
Yeah. So wait. So all right. So I go in there and then I ask the prosecutor, and I'm like, "What am I being charged for?" She's like, "You're being charged with battery, assault, and domestic violence, and you have no bail." I said, "Wait. So you're telling me I have to wait till court? Mind you, it's Friday. So me coming from Rhode Island, I'm like, I'm fucking here till Monday, probably Wednesday, because it's a holiday.
Because it was the 4th of July, yeah.
I'm like, no. I was like, no, absolutely not. She's like, oh no, there's first appearance court Saturday morning, tomorrow morning. I said, thank God. At least I can just do one night there. It ended up being 2 days. But anyways, I was like, at least I'll be good one night. No, guys, it was fucking really horrible. Like, I wish it was a holding cell. I would have been happy in a fucking holding cell.
Right.
It was fucking prison. I'm dead ass serious. So they took me to the back, which I thought they were just taking me to the back in a holding cell. And no, they put me in shackles attached to 6 other bitches and fucking put me in a fucking paddy wagon van and transported me to the other side of fucking Tampa and put me in this, they call them pods. They put me in this pod with literally 60 other bitches because there was like 62 beds. And then we were all full. And it wasn't even bunk beds. It was like these little sections with 4 beds in the section. And it was like a big open space. They had 2 TVs in there. They had like a little back area with like one little basketball hoop, like enclosed outside area, I guess. It was like the size of like
the yard.
Yeah, the yard, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. But it was like weird looking. Like it wasn't like a normal jail. It was like, I don't know, it looked like fucking like Hunger Games type shit. It was like weird. Anyways, then they had me, by the time they fed me these fucking rubber bologna sandwiches when I was waiting in Holden. So I was starving for dinner. I was like, please let it be at least something, like plain something. I don't even know what I was expecting. It was worse than I was expecting, and I was expecting.
Oh, jail food is so bad. Don't get me started.
Bitch, I thought it was like at least inmates gonna be cooking it. No, this shit gets shipped in this like container, and it looks like space food. Like they eat on like spaceships up in space, and for real, yeah, like pale
like soup in a tube.
And it was like, stop. I don't even want to talk about it. I really am still traumatized. And it was like mush on top of mush on top of mush. It literally was like mush. So like this thing that kind of looked like mac and cheese was like all mushed together, and they had like this patty on top of the mac and cheese, like mushed. But it was, the consistency was like not together. It was like mush. It really was. And then everything was just mush.
Stop.
But I was starving, so at least the bread was okay. I'm a bread eater, at least, thank God. So I put my mush in the bread and was eating it because like I was starving. I had nothing else to do. And I was drinking bubble of water with my little mug that they gave me. So gross.
And the mug always has like a little smell to it. Like dish.
They don't clean shit
soap
well. I saw how they
and then you gotta clean your own mug that you
sandals
carry.
that they give you. I fucking saw how they washed them with like one spray. Like, stop. I got foot fungus just thinking about it. Anyways, I was grossed out. I did not take a shower. I don't give a fuck for 2 days. I was like, I didn't either for mad days. Yeah. I didn't either for mad days when I went. I don't know. First of all, they told me that the soap was from euthanized cats and dogs. The girls in there told me that, and I believe them. I believe horror stories in
They
general.
were trying to scare you.
I believe everything. They wanted my soap dispenser. They wanted everything from me. They wanted my food. Speaking of which, I met this crazy eye girl. Have you ever seen? Orange is the New Black? Orange is the New Black, really. Orange is the New Black. Episodes with Crazy Eyes, the girl in there. The girl literally looked like her. She had the fucking Kodak Black hairstyle in there, and she came up to me all like slow and weird, like looking just like Crazy Eyes, and was like, "What you in here for?" And I was boyfriend? And she's like, really? I'm in here for trespassing. But it was raining. She said I had to go sit under the awning at the church, and they came and arrested me. I'm like, she's homeless. And then as she was telling me my story, she was like, mind you, she had this in her hand. She was holding this like plastic bag full of food. It had like rice, the mush, some more mush, meat, bread, cookies, all in this bag. Like, and she was holding it like this. And then she came out to me. She was like, "Are you gonna finish that?" And I kid you not, I was like, "You can have it, girl." Praying on the new girls in there because none of us wanted to eat that shit. The new girls who just came in. So there was another girl who came in with me. She was like a weird girl. She kept like hiding inside her shirt and stuff, like her shirt. Mad weird. So I didn't even see her or anything. But she was my bedmate next to me, and she came in booking with me and everything. But she didn't speak or anything. So I left her. Come to find out, she said I look scary. She was like, "Girl, you look like a bitch. I didn't want to talk to you. That's why I stay with my head down in my shirt." I look scary.
It was the Shaka Khan hair.
It was the crazy hair
and the murder you just committed.
Guys. So the first night I was in there, I didn't think my boyfriend was gonna come and bail me out. I didn't talk to him. We exchanged words before I went in there, and I straight banged him. And he called the cops. So I dead ass thought he wasn't fucking with me. So I was heated in there. I was dead. I had a bitch face. I probably did look fucking scary. Like,
yeah, you were probably fucking pissed.
So I wouldn't talk to me either. Dead ass. So she finally, I think I asked her or something what she was in here for. She literally was for the same thing, for banging her boyfriend. But the fucked up part is she called the cops on him, and they arrested her.
That's ridiculous.
Because he had a scratch on his face. These fucking pussies. Oh my God. Just
these
saying,
men, I'll tell ya.
I got my ass beat, tied up in the basement, and I didn't call the cops.
Right. I've never ever called either. Someone else has always called.
I'd be screaming like someone else called, but I will not call.
Right. I ain't trying to get more hurt. I will not
be the one to call. Nope. I ain't a snitch. That's one thing.
And apparently you can't even call because look, she called and she got arrested.
Exactly.
So,
but mind you, this girl became my bestie in jail. We literally made a gang called Battery Babes because me, her, and this cute Indian girl, the Indian girl banged her mom, so she was in there for battery for hitting her mom, and then me and the other girl were in there for hitting our boyfriend. So we made our own gang. I made a gang in jail. We were called Battery Babes. Like, everyone was calling us that. It was horrible. I actually made friends in jail. That's the fucked up part. I lived in Florida for 3 years and haven't met no friends, and now I have 3 friends from jail. Like,
I made a friend too when I went.
Exchanged social media, and like we're besties.
Exactly. You probably always see mine like on my social media.
Because those are my people, like these bougie fucking people
that's my
in Florida. I can't find nobody who's like me. At least I found people who were similar in jail. We all have tempers. Let's be friends.
Right. Battery babes. Fucking
Battery babes. And when it was so funny because we all got in there at the same time, and we all got released at the same time. So we were in there like stressed, and they have this little kiosk in there where you can check like your status. We were stressed in there, kept checking that shit and everything. My roommate didn't make her bed, so she had to go into the holding cell because they were strict, bitch. She didn't make her bed before she went to the bathroom. So the fucking deputy ass lesbian bitch who looked like fucking Drake with her little fucking slit in her head. Power trip ass bitch. Fucking put my friend in the fucking holding cell for not making her bed. So she slipped her little like wristband underneath the door. I was in there acting a fool.
She was like, check my status.
Yeah, she did. Check my status because we were both waiting. Because at first we didn't have bail, but the next day we went to court. Both of our boyfriends came in and they went on the screen and was like, it's a misunderstanding. They really didn't beat our asses. Blah 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 blah. Thank God. Thank you,
Pussies.
God, that he did that, because in the state of Florida, if the person doesn't drop charges and come in, you have to stay for 21 to 30 days until your next court date. There was ladies in there for similar charges and for way less charges who were in there waiting upon their fucking date of their...
Ridiculous.
Yo, I was bugging. So the first night I was in there before I knew he was coming to court, I was a little bitch. I was crying. I didn't let these bitches see, but I was crying dead ass, because 21 days in that jail,
Right.
and that first food was gross.
That's
I didn't even talk about the fucking breakfast. It was water, grits, and mush on top of mush again. It was awful.
That's about how long I was in jail for, like 20 days. It was like 3 weeks. Yeah, 21 days. That's exactly how long I was in there.
And they're mad mean. Like, we were on lockdown for the whole 2 days I was there. You had to stay on your bed. You couldn't even talk. Like, oh, what? It was miserable. But they had TVs. Like, the night one, the overnight one was mad cool. She would let us, like, chill, braid each other's hair, and fucking, like, watch fucking Bounce and Law and Order.
Watch Bounce.
Bounce.
Literally
IFC.
What I watched in there.
You couldn't really watch IFC because it got a little too violent and these bitches is crazy. Crazy. But during my court date, in the morning, I saw police brutality, because Florida don't play. Like, you can't do anything in jail. This dude literally was cold inside the courtroom, so he put his shirt inside of his thing, and they fucking picked him up and threw him on the ground. And they had their knee in his face. They were like kicking him in the stomach and spitting on. They were like treating him bad. And like, we were all facing the front, but then we all turned around and like standing up. And like, the dude who helped me, he got kicked out of the fucking courtroom too, because he stood up and was like, "Don't fucking touch him." And they fucking threw him on the ground, and he missed his court date. Like, it was crazy for just talking or like turning back, because we all turned back. We had to wait longer hours to see the judge.
Wow.
Awful. And if
they're definitely
taking
their position way too seriously down there for some reason.
It's like military. It's like
that's really ridiculous.
It was crazy those 2 days. I was like, get me the fuck out. So then the next day, when I actually did make bail, they told I had $500 bail, and my family was around, calling around, trying to figure out what they were gonna do. Courtney and my brother were calling bail bondsmen, which I didn't know was that my boyfriend was going to go to the courthouse and bail me out and drop the charges. Thank God, because I was not sitting there for 21 days. And he ended up going to a bail bondsman and paying it in the morning. But my family kept calling around trying to get it, and bail bondsman wasn't fucking with them because it was already paid, but it wasn't shown in the system. It was just mad weird, because Florida system is also like mad old and takes fucking forever to upload.
They kept telling me
no one
was
even
updated.
know what was going on, because I couldn't call no one because I had 401 numbers. The only
and mind you,
person I
all
could call
of us except for your sister are in different states, so it's like a hot mess.
So the only person I could call was my boyfriend. So I was like, fuck, man. After my court day, I was like, I have to give in and call him, because I have to know if I'm getting out.
Right.
So I called him, and I was like, did you pay my bill? And he's like, yes, I dropped the charges, and the no contact order, so you can come home. So my toxic ass is home. And my old flex is my new flex, and we're working on it. But
not really.
But for now, it is what it is.
The lease ain't up yet.
I'm still gonna go to trial.
That part. But anyways, so you gave someone a ride home on your way out of jail?
Oh yes. So he was, first of all, Peso was pissed at me for this, but I made friends in jail, and I'm not gonna leave no girl stranded. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck if she would have robbed me. I hope not. She just spent in jail. The people who get out of jail are not the ones you have to worry about.
Right.
And she was only in there for weed. I know how to pick people. I mean, I'm not the best judgment of character, but sometimes I am.
Yeah, but you know enough.
I know enough, exactly. So she lived literally near me, and it was like 20 minutes, and she was gonna walk in Florida at night. Like, not even fucking people go missing by killers, but there's gators, there's fucking snakes, there's fucking all types of shit out here.
And it was midnight also.
Yes, it was midnight. So, which is so weird to release someone. When I hit up Courtney, she was like, "Wait, you're out of jail now?" She would have thought I was lying about going to jail. Like, as I hit her up, like, you know how dudes say they get like, locked up and then they get out of jail like in 2 hours.
Well, that's like, what people were saying.
Right.
Like,
no,
are you sure?
Florida's different. That's how it goes. You can literally Google it.
Yeah, that was exactly what I said.
Sorry, it literally happened. I would not lie about something like this.
Right.
At all. Who wants to? Right. I'm trying to clean my record. I'm trying to be somebody. I'm 32 years old.
And now you got a worse record in Florida than you did in Rhode Island.
On to the next. See, I was telling her, I was like, I fucked up Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Actually, Rhode Island, I don't even have. All I have is a suspended license in Rhode Island.
Right. You actually have the best record out of all of them.
The best record in Rhode Island, which I just
the most messed up part of all of it.
And down here, I fucked up, so I guess I'm moving somewhere else. But yeah, I gave this girl a ride home, and she was actually mad cool. She tried to give me a beer and shit, but the people drank all her beer when I dropped her off home. And she's part of my little gang now. I have like 5 friends literally that I met from jail, and we still talk to each other. I'm actually gonna send them the link to my podcast because I told them I was gonna talk about them. But yeah, I always make the best out of things, even going to jail.
You have to,
because like if you're not gonna laugh about it, you're gonna cry. So I try to laugh about shit all the time. Like, that's my sense of humor. That's how I cope with things. I laugh about shit. So everyone's like, you're not taking this seriously. And I'm like, yes, I'm taking this fucking seriously. But it's fucking also good content.
I'm like, listen, I've had a lot of trauma in my life. I laugh at everything. Now.
So morbid. Like,
that is how I deal with it.
Nothing phases me. I literally was sitting in jail, like, I can't wait to talk about this on my podcast. I can't wait
literally
to talk
what
about
I was thinking when you
I can't wait to bring up fucking listening to fucking Leather So Soft on my way to work. Like, I was like, I cannot wait.
Can't wait to get out of here and tell the story.
Honestly, it was awful, guys. Do not do any crime in Florida. If you come on vacation, if you move down here, do not do anything. Don't drive on a suspended license. Don't drink and drive. Don't hit someone. Don't
go to
even
Florida.
Fucking look at a cop the wrong way.
Don't go. Stay here. That's it.
No, but
like,
Disney.
Really. Fuck Mickey.
Fuck Mickey.
All right. Well, I am going to suggest that we move our throwback to next week because that took very long.
Sorry, but it was just so much good content.
No, I don't give a shit. It's just
so good.
Other people.
It was hilarious. It was 2 days, the worst 2 days of my life. And listen, I have lost really good people in my life. And if those 2 were the worst days of my life, you know it was bad. And I'm not even a baby like that. I have been in some ratchet places.
Haven't we all?
So, it was
just more ghetto than the BET Awards.
Really though. More ghetto than Bounce.
So ghetto, Bounce was there.
Literally.
That's it.
That's what I was watching. I was watching that show that comes on Bounce that has like, what's his name? I don't even know.
So next week, our throwback is going to be our throwback from this week, which is us talking about the MySpace days. And it's a funny story because Rochelle catfished some dude, and we'll get into all that. And we're going to talk about my rap group I had back then. Yeah, she's got a whole spiel of a story for that one, but we will get into that next week for you guys. Other than that, I want to leave you with don't go to Florida and buy my t-shirts. And that's really all I have to say. So we will see you guys same time.
Meatballs that she made for me, guys.
I'm fucking starving, to be real. So
I literally got
to you
to a fight with Courtney over meatballs before because she ate my meatballs that my mom bought me out of the fridge one time.
I don't even remember.
It was like 2
Fucked up.
meatballs left and you were starving. And I was like, not my mom's meatballs, bitch.
I
Anything
literally don't even remember that. I was definitely fucked up in them days, that's for sure. But well, we'll
yes.
see you guys same time, same places next week, and be sure to watch this on YouTube if you missed most of it. And
I know
as
my
always,
haters as well because they love finding shit out about me.
they always do, and they definitely will.
And I always give them good content because I am proud to be
interesting.
who I am. Yeah, I'm proud to be who I am. I will.
And we're
ask me
extremely
a fucking question.
interesting.
I'll tell you the truth about
exactly.
what happened, bitch.
Always.
I won't sugarcoat
always.
shit.
Never, never, ever.
Never
But
ever. I'm proud to be Rochelle. I bitches.
that part.
And
so we're gonna go eat.
Coco and Roro.
Right.
Since diapers, bitches.
Since before diapers, since ball sacks.
Honestly,
So
our
be
dads
honest.
was popping, our moms was popping, and then they had us.
And then they were popping with us.
Baby popping, literally chilling.
Pussy popping and then baby popping.
Unfortunately, we heard the stories.
That's another story for another time. Well, like I said, make sure you go watch this on YouTube and subscribe if you haven't yet. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you go on the Jip Press page. I shared a bunch of shit from it, buy my stuff. And as always, if you want to be down with the Jip set,
then you better get your clicks wet and your lips wet. Don't play. I was in jail for 2 days.
passing notes. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.